The main thing at that level from principal group PM to director that they're looking for is not necessarily core competence in the PM craft, because it's already established that if you reach principal level or GPM level, you have high degree of competence in the core PM work, right? I can almost say it with certainty. So now from this point forward, what is going to be expected of you are a few different things. So first, to what degree are you able to influentially communicate across different levels of the company, different departments of the company, sideways, up, down, all of it? That influential communication is often a differentiator between a group PM who does get promoted to director versus a group PM who doesn't, all other things being roughly equal. All right. So influential communication is one that I would strongly, strongly highlight. Second one is strategic sense, commercial sense. To what degree are you growing a business very visibly? To what degree are you bringing in very clear monetary or business value to the company? Versus you are running your projects great and your launches happen on time and the products you ship are pretty decent, which is what you would expect from a group PM or a principal PM. Let's assume it's a company with a fairly high bar and all of that. For somebody who's at the director level, what we want to have confidence on is under their leadership, we are going to be able to see major improvements in some of the core kind of business metrics that we care about. So now the question is, well, how do I show that without getting the job? Yeah, it is a chicken and egg problem. So the way you signal that is through your strategic competence, and it's through your commercial sense, and it's through your interest in thinking more holistically about the business, thinking more holistically, sort of quote, at the level of the CEO. Many group PMs and principal PMs, the mistake they make is they keep going back to their team, which is like, my team won't like this, so I'm not in favor of this solution. Well, it doesn't matter what your team like or not like. If it's the right solution for the business, then it's your job as a leader to inspire your team to see that truth. So that's, like they say, what got you here won't get you there, right? It sounds like a cliche, but many people don't internalize it. They're too internally focused. They're too delivery focused. They're too sort of like, oh, my team doesn't want this, my team doesn't want that focused, versus like more strategically, outwardly, commercially focused. Those are a couple of consistent things that I see kind of preventing somebody's growth from group PM to director level. Now, the last part of this question talks about what if it is more political, right? And let's face it, that exists. And let's face it, not every promotion is correct. Can you control that? Not really, right? But again, this is where influential communication becomes important. Yeah, it could be political, but again, the onus is on you to make sure that people understand the great work you're doing and they understand the impact of the work you're doing. And that is going to require you to, again, communicate very clearly, very influentially. That is sort of table stakes at that level. So those would be a few thoughts on that.